It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Cleveland Browns and the New England Patriots. Coming up next.
Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches, they've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That's the key.
The veteran kicker, Dustin Hopkins, out to get things started. And off we go from Foxborough. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
From a talent standpoint, Drake May has every physical quality that you're looking for to play modern-day NFL quarterback. He can, of course, make all the throws. He's big, strong, and he is a very good athlete. He just needs some time. He needs to sit back and wait for his opportunity to play. Looks like that day is today, and I think if he goes out and plays to that potential, this is the first step of him becoming a legitimate NFL franchise quarterback.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Throwing on second down, May. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Patriots first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
May to the air once more. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They'll go again here with Stevenson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 13.
3rd and long. From out of the gun, here's May. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. Leading them out, the veteran quarterback, first-round pick back in 2017, Deshaun Watson.
There was a time, and it wasn't very long ago, Mike, that this guy was trending towards becoming one of the best quarterbacks in the entire NFL. He has to find a way to get back to stacking strong performances, one after another, and keep his team in the hunt. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out, but if he plays well, his team is always going to have a strong chance of winning.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Chubb. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. They bring Judy in motion. Watson going to give it to Chubb. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Shotgun snap to Watson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, Watson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A run straight ahead. That's Ford. Space to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. This pass caught by Judy. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's Watson now on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Fourth down, Dustin Hopkins now for the Browns field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st down, they'll start out with Stevenson. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. That was Jordan Hicks who got him down. Second and 7. Working out of the gun, it's May. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing is May. Will set up the screen for Gibson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 3-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On play action, here's May. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
It is 3rd and 10. They'll go play action with May. Now he'll air one out. That's caught! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. A give up the middle to Stevenson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Here's May. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Sly's kick is good. And the Patriots will tie the game at 3 apiece.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So the field goal draws us even. It is now 3-3 as the kick's away. Pierre Strong on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Browns offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Watson. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. Here's 3rd and 2. Here's Watson. He's got his man complete. That's Judy.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Chubb takes his handoff, running left. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run with 4. He's got it. That's a 1st down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Chubb. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They bring Judy in motion. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Great job by the defense seeing this jet sweep unfold. They're able to get right to the point of contact and take this guy down for a loss.
(3-3) our score. 2 minutes to go in this first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. Throwing on 3rd down. Watson. He'll try to run for it.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Watson. On the quick slant, that's Judy.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now Watson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. His 2nd grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
He's going to keep it himself. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Watson to throw. Good blocking, and he's in. Deshaun Watson. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Dustin Hopkins now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Browns take a 10-3 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. To return is Jermichael Hasty. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Patriots offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. Just the lone field goal for them so far. Down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. To throw now, May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. May gonna look to throw. Has completed to Douglas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is May. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6. And it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. To throw again is May. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Watson now on 1st down. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Jones. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Browns are on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports halftime report. The Browns were given a solid performance in that 1st half from their quarterback, Deshaun Watson. He was able to take it in himself for the game's only touchdown. And you wonder if this coaching staff will ask him to do a bit more the rest of the way.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this 2nd half coming up. Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Browns offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. Powerful running there, stiff-arming his way for a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
To throw on 2nd down is Watson. Open man, and that's Tillman. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's Chubb. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Back to throw is Watson. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Now a 3rd and 2. Here's Watson. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack. That might take them out of field goal range.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within 1 possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
So on 4th down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez, to punt for Cleveland, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Patriots offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Throwing now is May. That one taken in by Douglas. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll run here with Gibson. And he'll bring this to about the 25. That was Jordan Hicks who got him down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. The motion man here is Bourne. 3rd and short. And here is May. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. A carry now for Gibson. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. Third and a yard. Going to try to pick up the 1st down with his own read. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up.
Well, nothing doing here, Mike. And the key to stopping that on defense is you have to get them before they have a chance to get going. And that's exactly what they're able to do here. No gain, force the 4th down.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Up the middle, here's 4. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Watson. This pass caught by Judy. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Watson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. They'll go with Chubb. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Off play action, here's Watson. This one caught by Akins.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Watson. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
It's Watson out of the pistol. Right back to Judy. He's got it again.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here's 4. Whoa. And he'll work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first down. It's 4.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Watson going to give it to Chubb. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A run straight ahead. That's Ford. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Throwing is Watson. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns move out in front by the score of 17-3.
Patriots 3.
Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense headed back to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Here's May. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
That is caught downfield by Douglas. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
May to throw again. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's 1st and goal.
Here we go, 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Kayshon Boutte, touchdown New England.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Joey Sly on now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Patriots are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. On the return, this is Strong. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Browns offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Running is Chubb. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Once again, it's Chubb. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Back to throw is Watson. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jawan Bentley.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. Now, May. He's got his big tight end, Henry.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
It is 2nd down and 5. Working out of the gun, it's May. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll come up now for 2nd down. To throw again is May. They'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
May to the air once more. In trouble, and down he goes. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Now, 2nd and goal. They'll go play action with May. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moments.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. That is caught.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this 4th down. They need their best play.
So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
James.